Okay, if you remember from the last video, we were about to crash Brian's party, and we are now going into Chapter 2, Party Crashers. Now we're before Brian's party, you're getting ready at your house. There's my little tiger. Was your first day of school great? You roll your eyes. Dad, just because you're my dad doesn't mean you have to tell dad jokes. Yes it does, it's in my contract. I'm not even sure if that was a joke or not. So, what's on tap for tonight? Pizza and TV or TV and pizza? Actually, I'm headed to a party. On a school night? I'm impressed. You're making new friends already. You're not going to give me the usual speech about underage drinking and unplanned pregnancy? Nah, you're a good kid. I trust you. Just don't stay out too late, okay? You give your dad a hug. Thanks, Dad. Now let me figure out what to wear. Sounds like my cue to go work on my model trains. If you need me, I'll be in the garage trying not to electrocute myself. As your dad leaves, you glance at a new text on your phone. Oh, good. Looks like Emma's here. I better change. Turn to your closet and look through a couple options. Everyone is going to be there. If there was ever a time to dress to impress, this is it. I already bought that, so heck yeah, I'm going with it. Dress to impress. Ooh, yes, I am loving this. You head outside and find Emma parked outside your house. Hey, Kurt, did you bring your swimsuit? Yeah, I'm wearing it underneath, actually. Me too. You look fantastic, by the way. Thanks. I figured if we're going to this party, we'd better do it in style. Ready to go? Yep. I think. I'm a little nervous, that's all. How come? Caleb's probably gonna be there. Not to mention I'm crashing this party. I wasn't invited either, remember? We're in the same boat. I'll be by your side the entire time. In that case, let's do this before I chicken out. Sounds like a plan. I love the soundtrack. I love this so much, and I'm glad I will be able to watch this over again instead of having to replay it over and over again soon at Brian's house. I guess this is the place. I always wondered why Brian was so popular. This house kind of explains it. 200 of Brian's closest friends packed the mansion around you, dancing, drinking, and hanging out by the backyard pool. Welcome to my... Brian's eyes settle on you and Emma. Wait a second, I know you two weren't invited. Your eyes dart around the room, desperately seeking help. Michael? Hey, everything okay over here? Just trying to keep the rabble out. I think you're mistaken, friend. These two are with me. Unless you want something to happen to the sound system. Michael nods to the stereo and large speakers nearby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You need to do anything crazy. My apologies. I didn't realize you all were friends. Come on in. How nice of you. You brush past Brian and turn toward Michael. Thanks. I owe you one. Whatever. I just like to keep our exalted quarterback on his toes. Well, maybe you just hate to admit that you care about other people. Don't make me regret getting you in. Now get out of my hair and go mingle. You check out the party and notice Maria hustling around the room, jotting down notes in a small notepad. People seem to be reacting positively to the decorations here. How to include that into homecoming? Kurt, Emma, I need your first impressions of this party. Why? For good of homecoming, of course. So far, I'd say this party is the best party ever. And why would you say that? It's got everything. Cool people, food, there's even a pool outside. Plus, Brian did a great job on decorating. I see. Thanks for your input. You've helped shape homecoming for the better. Maria writes your feedback into her notepad before rushing off to the next group of people. You look around the party, taking in the scene. Aiden, Ezra, and the musicians are dancing nearby. For a guy with impeccable rhythm, you sure can't dance. I think you're even worse than my little brother Caleb. Knowing the beat and moving your feet are two separate skills. Caleb and the football players are playing cards nearby. That's too much money for my blood, I'm out. How about it, Caleb? Are you chicken? I'm in. The cheerleaders are hanging out by the snack table. OMG, cake pops? I have to give Brian credit. Nah, credit the caterers. He had his house party catered? So, where should we go first? I'm hanging out with the football team. You and Emma join Caleb and the football players at the poker table. Hello, new kid. Haven't seen your face before. The name's Kurt. Frank the Tank, aka the best offensive end Cedar Cove's ever seen. Oh, that's the name of the town. Forgot that. Better keep it up against that in a few weeks. You got it, bro. So what's the game? Texas Hold'em. My brother Ezra and I played this a lot growing up. You glance at the various players around the table. Brian and I are the only ones left this round. Not for much longer. Damn straight, because I'm gonna win. Whatever makes this go faster. Brian, you're first to bet. I bet 20 chips. Wow, he must have a good hand. Or he's bluffing. What do you think, Kurt? You look at the cards on the table. The flop is 2, queen, and 7, all hearts. The turn is the 6 of spades, and the river is an 8 of diamonds. Caleb has a strong pair, which isn't bad, but the board looks dangerous. Brian could have a flush, a straight, or anything better than Caleb's hand. Careful, Caleb. Brian might beat you. Brian looks pretty confident over there. Should Caleb play it safe and fold? Take a risk on call? Take an even bigger risk and raise? I think you should raise. You got it. Come on, how much longer are you gonna keep me waiting? I'll raise to 40 chips. I'd be scared if I were you. If you're that, sure, call. Alright, my comrades, flip your cards. Beat him and weep. I've got 5 heart cards, aka flush. Brian smirks at you as he throws down his cards, the king and ace of hearts. What? That's impossible. Caleb reveals his hand. There are 2 aces of hearts. And there's another one in the muck pile. So this isn't a normal deck of cards. Brian must have stacked the deck before we started playing. It's not cool, Brian. Sorry, man, but Caleb wins this round. Come on, really? Caleb could have cheated, not me. It's your deck, Brian. Brian frowns at Caleb, looking expectantly. No, Frank. Brian won this one fair and square. He had the better hands. See, everything's fine. Brian smirks as he adds the chips from the middle to his pile. Time to dance with the band. You and Emma walk over to the dance floor and join the guys from band. Thanks for joining us. Maybe you can teach Aiden here some moves. I have plenty of moves. Like what? Aiden awkwardly shuffles his feet. Aiden, let me show you the shopping cart. My number 1 rule is this. If you can't be good, be hilarious. You start pretending to take items off of the shelf at a made-up grocery store. Haha, you crack me up, Kurt. You've gotta show me those moves. I think that form of dancing isn't quite right for me. I am not hilarious. Don't worry, buddy. We'll find a way to loosen you up, eventually. Snacks with the cheerleaders. You and Emma join me and the other cheerleaders at the snack table. You look at the vast arrangement of hors d'oeuvres. Whoa, Brian really went all out. I know, right? These lobster bites are to die for. They're not nearly as good as the ones I've had at my parties. Mia takes in your outfit, nodding to herself. You've got style, Kurt. Yeah, I love your outfit. Where'd you get it? Had this in the closet for a while. Thought it'd be nice to wear out. Well, keep up the good work. I can see you going far in this school. Hey, check this out. Sydney waits for everyone to turn and watch her. She tosses a cracker high into the air and performs a pirouette before catching it in her mouth. Whoa, that was awesome. It was okay at best. Let me give it a shot. I'll juggle food, scarf down appetizer, juggle food. You pick up 5 stuffed mushrooms and start juggling them easily. Whoa, watch Kurt go. Who knew you were so talented? You catch 4 of the appetizers in your hands. You send the last one flying up into the air and into your mouth. Ta-da! Fun and tasty. You think that's awesome? Stand back and watch the master at work. Mia takes one of the crackers and tosses it almost to the ceiling. She attempts to perform 2 pirouettes as all the while comes falling down. But before she completes her second spin, the appetizer misses Mia's face and falls to the ground. Her face turns bright red as she looks around at the crowd. I could have had that. It was so close. You'll get it next time for sure. Nobody asked you, little Mrs. Perfect. This is a waste of time anyway. No, excuse me, I've got better things to do. Mia storms off, but Sydney runs after her. Mia, wait. Is everything okay with Mia? Not really. Mia just broke up with her ex, Catherine. She's been really hard on everyone ever since. I heard it was a really messy breakup. It didn't help when Sydney joined cheer last winter. She's really good at cheerleading, but Mia has to work twice as hard to keep up. That had to explain it. Yeah, but I know Mia. She'll bounce back soon enough. It'll just take some time. A while later, you walk outside where you bump into Zoe and Caleb. Are we done here yet? The Hers party at Carol's house is going to make this one look like a third grader's birthday. I'm having fun. We agreed that we stay for 2 hours, right? I've made that deal assuming this party would be fun. Tell you what, why don't you hang out poolside with your loser friends? You can find me and beg for my forgiveness later. As Zoe storms off, Caleb sighs, then notices you're nearby. Caleb, you could do so much better. Maybe I don't want to do better. I know Zoe can be demanding, impulsive, hot-headed, but she's also the first girl I've ever loved. That means something to me. I know it makes me look stupid, weak, but I guess I just don't care. I love her. I don't get why sometimes. That's because you don't see the Zoe who calls me up after a long day just to talk. Or the Zoe who pushes me to try out for the football team. Or my Zoe who falls asleep against my shoulder during our Walking Dead marathon. Does that mean you're going to go run after her? I may be in love, but I'm not crazy. She needs some time to cool off. Good to see that you've got some survival instincts. So, you liking the party? Honestly, I'm not great with big groups. I'm happiest when I get a chance to grab some one-on-one time with someone at these things. I know what you mean. You look around the party. Now's your chance to spend extra time with Kate. With people. Spend extra time with Emma, Caleb, Michael, Aiden, or Maria. Okay, Caleb definitely needs it. He literally asked for some one-on-one time. How about some one-on-one time with you, Caleb? You need to listen up and have fun. I mean, it's a party. I know, but I'm worried about Zoe soon. She'll cool off and be back to herself in no time. You're right. Caleb takes a sip of his drink as he checks out your outfit. I didn't notice before, but nice outfit. Thanks, I wanted to look extra special tonight. It's definitely working. You look over and see an empty twister mat spread across the ground. Caleb rubs the back of his neck and catches your eye. You thinking what I'm thinking? A classic round of twister. Not a bad idea. You'll playfully elbow Caleb. You sure you're not too tied up to play? Positive. Let's make the most of this party together. Twister against you? Rain check. Oh, if you're sure. Just then, Peyton approaches you and Caleb. She clutches her camera as she looks eagerly around the backyard. What's gotten you so excited, Peyton? OMG, look at this place. Arm put me on yearbook duty. We need a pic of someone in the pool. Well, I guess we can help you. I mean, it is a pool party. You and Caleb shrug out of your clothes, revealing your swimsuits underneath. Much better. You look over at Caleb. Well, you look hot. Caleb smiles at you, lightly nudging your shoulder. Thanks. So picked this out for me a while ago. You look pretty good too. You and Caleb slip into the pool. Okay, stand right there. This is gonna look great. Just as Peyton is about to take the picture, Brian rips off his shirt and runs toward the pool. Cannonball! That is a nice image. Cannonball losers. This picture is adorbs. Obviously, everything I do is picture perfect. Brian climbs out of the pool and struts off. I don't know where Brian went off to. The water feels nice. You look up at the sky where the stars are twinkling overhead. The warm water surrounds you as you float next to Caleb, your fingertips just inches apart. I could do this all day. Me too, Kurt. Me too. As the party winds down, you head back inside looking for a towel. You open the ajar door to the bathroom and spot two figures kissing against the counter. Oh, Brian. We should really do this more often. Are you two? Oh my god. Before you're caught, you take a step backward into the hallway and bump into Caleb. Kurt, is everything okay? What's going on? Caleb! This is gonna be hard to explain. Next time on High School Story, Caleb discovers Zoe and Brian in a precarious position and teams up with an unlikely group. That was only 16 minutes? Oh. Well, I mean, if we want to do chapter 3, we can. I'm gonna do chapter 3. I'm gonna just have to wait 8 minutes. While we're reading those 8 minutes, let's play a different choice game. Blaze. Is Lewis good with the ladies? Hold on. Not a bad party. Hey, Brian, I'm pleased with myself. Everyone's loving it. But, am I high or is Lewis hitting on your girl? Is Lewis good with the ladies? Good. He's a pro. 2 last week and he doesn't even have Tinder. Do something or he's gonna make a fool of you. Bring June a margarita. You go over to June, who's laughing at Lewis's joke. Frankie follows suit. Oh, what's that? My ball juice. Plus a little mint. Margarita with a little extra lemon, just the way you like it. Ah, Boo Boo. You're so sweet. Boo Boo. Can I call you Boo Boo too? Yeah, you're a funny guy. OMG, Lewis is so funny. Yeah, Boo Boo, I'm very funny. Wait, have you guys met? Boo Boo, this is Lewis. He plays the guitar in a band. I'm a songwriter too. How many discs have you sold? We're mainly streaming for free right now, but I think we're about to get a big break. We met with this really big music label. Actually, with this guy who... He kissed June passionately. Lewis walks away. What was that about? You know I don't really like PDA, and I think you made Lewis feel uncomfortable. Why don't I leave you to cool off a bit? June walks away, and a few seconds later, Lewis joins her again. I thought that was well played, Brian. Lewis is definitely going to back off, and Lewis and June are now dancing together. Fuck. Go hit on a girl standing nearby. Grab a Long Island iced tea at the bar near them. Not sure that's a good idea, Brian. June's looking the other way, too. She can't even see you. Chug the drink or, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? We're right by the speakers, Brian. This place is full of drunk guys singing. Exactly. Can't you think of... Oh, I thought, like, others would join in on it. Can't you think of anything better to get her attention? Pour a drink over your head. What an idiot. Brian, dude, you really think that's gonna make her... Brian, what's happening? Lewis told me you poured your own drink over your head. Listen, you've been following me around all night, trying to get everyone's attention. Don't you like me keeping an eye on something you don't want me to find out? Can't you see Lewis just wants to get in your pants? What? Of course he doesn't. Don't be silly. And anyway, you think I'd leave you for some amateur musician? We're just talking. What exactly are you talking about? I think he plans on a lot more than just talking. No, of course he doesn't. Even if he does, I don't care. So did I hear that right? You wouldn't ever get with an amateur musician like me? No, Lewis, don't take it the wrong way. We're just not a good match. So you've been wasting my time for the last half hour? Excuse me? Do you want to do it, honey? Or should I? Do what? June kicks Lewis in the balls. Oh, crap. Ah! Lewis is rolling around on the ground. Kind of your fault, bro. Shall we go find some more quieter inside, boo-boo? You managed to keep your girlfriend. I did it! Whoa! That's amazing! Okay. Did I get the key? No. Still 5 more minutes. Well, that was fun. I guess that can round up a video.